It is that time of year again, guys. 2022 is coming to an end. We just got the last 2022 singles case, the last 2022 two-packs case, and we are looking ahead to 2023. And right about now, everyone gets a little anxious, a little antsy, and excited for reveals, leaks for the upcoming year. And that's exactly what I have for you guys today. We will be breaking down the full list of contents for 2023 Singles Case B. There is no Case A. I'm just going to get that right out of the way. I know a lot of people are going to ask me about this, and probably for the next 6 months, because Case A just will not exist. It has been canceled for unknown reasons. And rather unfortunate, because that means we'll only be getting 11 singles cases this year, B to M minus I. Whereas last year, of course, we got A to M minus I. Because it looks too much like a 1, you guys know that. That's also why there's no O case, because it looks like a 0. But anyways, you guys are experts by now. You know that. And we're just going to dive right in with the list. We're going to go one by one here and just have a blast. Sally. One Sally in Case B. Pretty standard, and of course, same as last year. We also got Sally as a single last year. We have one Tailgate, so that's new. That's kind of exciting, right? Haven't gotten that one in a while. A Demolition Derby racer, so expect more probably throughout the year. One Francesco Bernoulli, of course, the Italian World Grand Prix racer from Cars 2. We got him last year as a single, but to be honest, he was not included that much, so I'm not upset that he's back. I am a little disappointed that we have Sally again, and we also have another one of Sheriff. So one Sheriff in this case. I don't know, maybe like delegate them to a 2-pack for the year, like just keep them in a 2-pack, but we are getting both of them. Obviously, Lightning McQueen is back. Cars 1 Lightning McQueen. There are 2 of him in Case B. There is one Heyday River Scott. So yet again, another 2022 carryover. Now, since there were leaks of 2023 2-packs already from a Mercari seller, we know that the packaging for 2023 will be the same as 2022, continuing on with the Red Riders theme. Whether or not you like that or not, I'm kind of indifferent. I think it's a little lazy, but it's not really the first time it's happened. We had Blue Desert carryover a little bit. We had the 2018-2019 carryover a bit as well, so it's not necessarily uncommon, especially over the last 5 years here. So yeah, there you have it. Heyday River Scott, kind of an odd one to bring back, especially when you haven't done Heyday Junior Moon or Smokey in the last 2 years now. We have one Chisaki, so yet again, another carryover. We did get Chisaki this year, but we did not get Suki or Harumi. One Doc Hudson, so this one's kind of nice. We did not get Doc as a single in 2022, just in that 2-pack. Then one Lightning McQueen with Rust-eze sign. So yet another carryover from 2022. And again, like I said, the packaging should look identical. It's unknown whether the card backs will look different. I would not be surprised if they don't. If they still feature the same stuff as they did for their 2022 releases. But it's also possible that they updated the card backs to, now show like Doc Hudson, Heyday River Scott. Well, actually, like for Lightning McQueen with Rust-eze sign, it probably, have something like Doc, McQueen, Sheriff, Sally on it, something like that, kind of an array of those guys. But like I said, it could also be the exact same as the 2022 packaging down to like the little grain, everything. Now here's probably the most exciting new one, or not really a new one, but re-inclusion as I like to call it. One Noah Gocek, the next gen clutch aid racer. He debuted in 2020. And he has not been back since. So this one's kind of nice. I know a lot of people will be looking forward to getting Noah Gocek if you missed out on it in 2020 or just weren't, collecting. We have one Cruisin Lightning McQueen in this case. So we had Cruisin Lightning McQueen and Doc Hudson as a 2-pack in 2022. And now they have been split up and released singles. So a little weird there. Again, not some of my favorite choices, but Cruisin Lightning McQueen's always been a very popular version of McQueen. Andy Vaporlock is back. We have one of Andy Vaporlock in this case, so maybe we'll finally get some new Rust-eze cars this year as well. I would expect them to continue on with some more of those because Andy is back. You have one Speed Demon in this case, so we're getting to the on-the-road releases here. Speed Demon, of course, being the angel figure in the Salt Fever episode of Cars on the Road. and she has been included in 2022 singles case K and L. 2023 will also bring us 2 Road Trip Lightning McQueens in case B here. So again, 2 Road Trip Lightning McQueens. We've gotten a lot of him over the last few cases, and it's perfectly understandable. You know, the new Cars on the Road series, and this is McQueen's new paint job, they're going to make a lot of him. I think there's been at least, I think he's averaged probably like 1.75 since case K. There's been probably on average 1.75 Road Trip McQueens since case K. We have 1 Racing Center Cruz Ramirez here. So again, the Cruz Ramirez from On the Road in the Getting Hitched episode. I like this inclusion. She was only in case L of 2022, and naturally, that's going to be one of your rare 2022 releases. Granted, she's in the 2-pack accessory thing at Walmart with Road Trip McQueen, but it's nice to get her also again here as a single. And again, if you guys didn't understand, it's likely that these on-the-road packagings will be the same, at least on the front. They might not say new anymore. That's a possibility, but in the back, I would expect, like, especially for these, because the on-the-road selection right now is pretty limited, I would not be surprised if the card backs show the exact same stuff. So Racing Center Cruz Ramirez would have Griswold, Royce Revsley, K-Pillar Derev, and coincidentally, or maybe not so much, both of those are in this case, not Griswold, but Royce Revsley and K-Pillar Derev. There is 1 Royce Revsley in this case, so that makes kind of a lot of releases for Royce Revsley. You know, he was introduced in case L. There were 2 of them there. Then there is another one, case M. He's in the 2-pack with That's Jammin', exclusive to Walmart, and he's also coming out in a Salt Flats 9-pack. So a lot of Royce Revsley. So don't, freak out if you haven't gotten them yet. There will be opportunities to do so. There are 2 K-Pillar Derevs in this case. There were 2 K-Pillar Derevs in 2022 singles case L. So bringing him back again, another not super difficult one to obtain. Like I said, 2 in that previous case. He's also in a 2-pack with Mater in that last case of 2-packs for 2022. All right, here's a good one, in my opinion. Greebles is back. So 1 Greebles in 2023 singles case B. He was only in case M to close out the year, and only 1 of him. So like Cruz, going to be one of the rarer releases from 2022. And now, obviously not so much, but you want to look at the cars that were included only once, and there's only 1 of them in that case. Like, those are going to be your rarest cars. Like, that's just like the principle you should always go by. Like, thinking back to 2021, let me think of a good one. Like Hot Rod Steve Herschel, there was only 1 of him in 1 case. So going to be a rare release. And of course, all the racing red cars as well are good examples of that. All right, here we get to the exciting stuff. There are 2 cars left, but there are only, of course, okay, so 2 cars left, but 3 total quantity here. I know I'm saying that weird, but we have 2 of a new classic rod, a new Salt Flats classic rod. The only classic rod at the Salt Flats that we see that is not Revo cost is this yellow one right here. So it's likely to be this one. I would assume that would be my guess. It looks like an easy repaint of a car that we've already gotten. I think it should just be Revo cost, actually. Maybe without the intake, not sure. But yeah, that is it. There's 2 of that in the case. But let me reiterate, we just know it's a classic rod. It might not be this yellow car that we're looking at right now. It might not be that, but that would be my guess. You guys let me know what you're thinking in the comment section below. And to close out the case, there is 1 of Mater with T. So it cuts off. Unfortunately, this list, it cuts it off at T, like just the letter T. Mater with tow hook? Probably. I would probably lean toward this being the Mater with tow hook that we got in that 2-pack in early 2022. You know, the one where you could actually use it on stuff. I would probably give that like an 80% chance, unless you come up with something pretty good that also starts with a T. And I personally can't, it's possible, but I'm thinking like the movie set episode, there's a lot of Maters there, Mater with brains, the Gravedigger Mater, President Mater, and T doesn't really relate to any of that. So I do think this is Mater with tow hook here, and that would be his first time ever as a single, but of course, not something new. So this case might seem a little bit drab, like there's nothing new besides, there's only 1 new car, okay? That's pretty much what we're looking at here, but we're eons ahead of where we were at the beginning of 2022. Let me re-emphasize that. At the beginning of 2022, case A, B, C, D, and E, did not have any new cars. The first new car came in case F of 2022. The first new car is coming now in case B, which is essentially the first case of the year because case A was canceled. So there you guys have it. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section below. If you have any speculation on those last two besides what I just gave, love to talk about it in the comments. And lastly, this case is expected to release in mid-December. So keep your eye out for that. I hope it hits stores relatively soon for the Christmas year. I'm surprised, honestly, they did not include any Christmas cars like they have done over the past 2 years, whether it be Holiday Hotshot McQueen or in 2021, it was Christmas Cruiser Ramon. So yeah, they're not really going that direction this year. Maybe it's because they botched the release of it last year so badly that it was more like a Christmas and Valentine's Day type of thing. So maybe they were like, they didn't have the faith that they could get it out in time. So they just eliminated anything holiday related. Now, hopefully they do get it out in time, but I don't know. That's just kind of my guess. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon for another one. Bye now.